Hello and welcome to AVCO's demonstration of the Anesthesia Xpress Solution software. AVCO is a group of US-based experienced IT consultants providing solutions with fast delivery and low cost. We specialize in generic and custom software development, integration, and interfacing. We also specialize in database and reporting solutions. We can do projects ranging from small to mid-size. Our projects include data extraction, integration with other systems, and software development. Our Anesthesia Xpress solution is a cost-effective and easy-to-use tool specifically developed for anesthesia quality improvement initiatives. Our product can be used for quality indicators and outcomes collection, analysis, and reporting. It also contains customizable patient satisfaction survey modules. No additional capital investments or IT infrastructure is required to implement this solution. On the left-hand side and on the top of the page, you will see links to different modules and pages. From here, the user can navigate through the tool. Anesthesia Xpress Solutions includes all of the following areas: data entry, case view, reporting, imports, export, setup, and patient survey. The Anesthesia Xpress solution has modular architecture to meet each client's requirements and needs. Every practice has specific modules that would be of value to them. Some might only be interested in the patient satisfaction survey module, while others in the outcomes collection functionality. Basically, the practice selects what modules to use. In this brief demonstration video, I will be touching on each of these areas, briefly explaining the functionality within each module. The first step will be to select what indicators and outcomes a practice would like to collect. This is done on the Setup page. Quality Xpress solutions can be easily customized. Each customer will collect different quality data or have different data from external systems. The predefined forms can be easily modified to include specific data the practice would like to collect. The choices could be outcomes, what questions to include in the patient satisfaction survey, or just accounting data specific for the practice. On the Add Remove Indicators page, the practice will select or deselect what quality indicators to display by simply checking Add Remove in the Action column. There are 4 types of indicators: risks, events, performance, and outcomes. The table contains key outcomes and quality indicators recommended by ASA and AQI. If an indicator the practice would like to collect is not listed in the table, it can be easily added to the Create Custom Indicator page. Next, I would like to show how a practice can set up its own patient survey. New questions can be added under the Create Custom Survey Questions section. Once the question is entered and saved, it will appear in the list of survey questions below. Then the user can simply select the question that will be included on the patient satisfaction survey by checking Add or Remove in the Action column. The import and export functionality is very easy to use. Our software allows customers to import and export data from various sources such as text files. Data that already exists in other systems such as billing, practice management, EMR, or custom quality management systems can be imported to Anesthesia Xpress Solutions database. Integration of the interfaces prevents duplicate data entry in various systems and reduces errors resulting from manual data entry. Now I will select a file that contains anesthesia records that I want to import. The import file may contain, for example, only records for a specified date range. So for each practice, EVCO can program the application to extract data from practice billing, practice management, hospital systems, or any QA database that the practice may have, and then create an import file. For this demo, I have a sample of about 40 anesthesia cases. And here you can see the file that was successfully imported. Importing of already existing case information will minimize data collection times. All cases are imported from billing and other systems, so all cases will be in our database, but only the ones with any outcomes will be updated. Import of all the anesthesia cases is important to provide context for reporting outcomes or patient satisfaction. Quality Express Solutions can also provide a mechanism for practices to export data and to submit data to the registries, including the AQI registry. Next, I will go to the Cases tab. This page displays anesthesia cases that we just imported from an external system such as billing. On the top of the page, we have Case Selection Data Range filtering functionality. Now, I will select one anesthesia record in the table to view the case data. The information that you see on the main case data page was just imported. On the top of the page, we have links to pre-intra-op, outcomes, and patient survey. On these pages, we would enter quality indicators, outcomes, and patient survey for each case. On the pre-intra-op page, a practitioner would enter any risk of event and performance indicators. Note the indicators that you see on this page were selected on the setup pages, and the list will be different for each practice. All indicators are already set to negative, so the user can only enter cases where something happened. I'm going to check on yes on respiratory, and then save. Now, let's enter outcomes. Again, the practice will select what indicators it would like to collect and display on this page. I will check yes to nausea for 24 hours, and then save. Now let me quickly fill out a survey. Let me close this page, and then I will go back to the Cases page to display the case where we just entered outcomes and filled out the patient survey. We push the Cases tab to refresh. And here it shows the status of the survey is completed, and it shows the number of events entered. Additional features of the patient survey module are the ability to conduct satisfaction surveys online, paper, and phone. Practices will have the flexibility of using any combination of data collection methods. Before a patient leaves the hospital, he or she will be given practice-specific URL such as Chicago Anesthesia Consultant Satisfaction Survey.com and a unique access code to fill out the survey. Access codes are generated by the software and will be exclusive for each case. And here's a sample of the survey. A patient may complete the survey on site or at home. If the practice chooses to collect paper surveys, the documents would be scanned and uploaded into the database. Then, data would be cross-referenced with the anesthesia record. If the practice chooses to use an automated phone survey, the patient is provided with an 800 number that is specific for the practice and a unique access code before going home. Now let me go to the Reports module. We have about 20 sample reports available that can be run by sites, providers, as well as individual indicators. However, we realize that each practice will analyze different data sets and would like different reports. So we provide the ability to create custom reports per practice requirements. We have divided the reports into 3 main categories: base reports, outcomes reports, and patient survey reports. I will run an outcomes reports for a selected provider. On the top of the report page, we will have filtering criteria such as reporting period and facilities. This report has been created for the provider ID MD68. On the top of the report, we see the outcomes data distribution by provider versus practice, and the graph shows the percentage of cases with reported outcomes for the provider and practice. As we scroll down, we'll see some additional reports. The table below shows the monthly number of cases with reported outcomes for selected provider and outcomes distribution pie graph. We can also further drill down this report by anesthesia type, procedure type, and ASA class. This report here will show the outcomes distribution by anesthesia type for the selected provider. We can also click on the export icon and then you can see the various options for exporting. Once the report is generated, it can be exported to various file formats such as Excel, Word, or PDF, and then printed. Let me tell you more about EFCO and what our core competencies are. We specialize in the development, deployment, and maintenance of custom applications, be it web, database, desktop, or mobile. We do development for Android-based smartphones and other mobile devices, including tablets, as well as Apple devices such as iPods and iPads. We build custom interfaces for real-time or batch data exchange between systems. We have expertise in CDA and HL7. We can assist anesthesia practices with any technical aspects of data integration and data extraction from different sources, such as accounting, EMR, AIMS, and hospital data marts. We have created an SDK for AQI's XML schema with record creation and validation that will allow us to provide very cost-effective technology consulting services in less time than would otherwise be possible. Thank you. If you have any questions and comments, please contact Sheila Byrne at 847-772-3596 or via the email displayed on your screen.